Alright, people, we are here. We finally have the official trailer for Avengers Doomsday. I am not as excited for this film as a lot of people apparently are. I've shared a little video earlier, I think yesterday, about sharing some of my thoughts about the current state of the Marvel Universe and the superhero genre as a whole. I am not on this boat anymore. They've kind of pulled that out of me with the latest run of films. So I'm gonna check this out and share more with you. So here we go.
Something we may not be able to deter. We shall be faced.
Did not even realize that was his voice. Cool.
And all of us put together, and they died. And this one. For nothing if we do not stand together. Presume nothing except this. If you return.
Okay, whatever. Alright. Listen up. The reason, and I'm gonna offend some people right now, not on purpose, not for show, not for because I wanna, whatever, but um I am no longer on the boat where, oh my gosh, I'm finally gonna see that superhero, and now this time, no, hold up. This time he's gonna wear the costume. Hey, listen up, come close. Hey man, he's gonna wear the costume that he wore in the comic book, and it's gonna be comic accurate. How about that? And that's what they did with Deadpool, the new Deadpool and Wolverine, but unfortunately it just happened to be a heavily pornographic film, which kind of ruined the whole vibe for me, personally. I know I'm offending some of you. I know some of you are like rolling your eyes on me, like the same way I was rolling my eyes on this trailer. I know. But listen up, I am not on the boat anymore where we go to watch a superhero film and it's about 10 other superheroes and 12,000 other universes and all that. I'm just tired of it. I think it's a formula long overdue. It just does not. It just does not do it for me anymore, like whatsoever. It does not. And no matter, like, the charm and what makes it interesting to me is the fact that we get a movie called, Hulk, right? And the movie's actually about the character, and it's about Hulk, and the character looks like the comic book. Great. But it's contained in its own singular collective story. That's not what we get with these movies anymore. It took 20 years. How long did it take for Wolverine to wear his classic costume? The only reason I was excited for that movie, the new Deadpool, was because we were going to see Wolverine in his full costume, right? So, and they did it, but unfortunately the rest of the film was heavily pornographic and heavily vulgar. It's not a kid's film. I mean, somebody could argue and slap me in the face and say, bro, what are you on? Deadpool was never a kid's film. I understand. But I think that's a genuine problem I have with like characters that are beloved by people of all ages, and we finally get a good treatment of this character, and it just happens to be in a movie like that. And we saw what happened. But this is outside of the superhero realm. But we get a movie like Masters of the Universe, which is a He-Man live action film, one of the most beloved children's characters from the 80s, and the movie has repeatedly number of sexual innuendos and jokes about stuff like that, and it's like, what are we doing? Like, and the problem is, somebody laughs in the theater, and then 5 other people have to laugh now because, we have to be the good soldiers who follow through. And now we reached the point where Barbie has a ton of sexual innuendos and movies like. So I don't do that anymore. I refuse to watch movies that do that. I refuse to watch movies, going back to the superhero thing now. I no longer get pleasure from watching, no matter how comic accurate the character looks. It's cool to see Cyclops in this movie specifically with his comic accurate costume, but why couldn't you do that in the X-Men film? Why couldn't we get a singular movie called X-Men? If you want to reboot it, but make it an X-Men film. I'm tired of everything having to be interconnected. It worked for several years, even after the Avengers, up to a certain point, and then I reached the point where I was like, you know what, man, it does not do it for me anymore. Guys, look, to be fair, everything I'm saying, it's about my experience as a movie goer and a movie fan, and somebody who enjoys watching films. And I just think I'm just done. I'm tired of this heavily like universe dependent set of films. I do not get pleasure from it, and I think I'm tired of it. Okay, the things I liked. I do want to say the things I like. Doctor Doom looks great, and he sounds great too. Like, my brain is still confused in regards to the fact that whether or not he is Doctor Doom. Is he a different alternate version of Tony Stark? Is it Doctor Doom? Is it the comic book Doctor Doom? And this is exactly the type of stuff that I'm just tired of. It's so ridiculous. It's a character. It's Doctor Doom. Give us Doctor Doom. Create a movie about the character where the character is the character that we know from the comics. So it's just a guessing game all the time, and I think this is tiring to not just me, a lot of other people. I just think a lot of people don't really talk about it as much. So that was cool. I don't like Thor. I don't like how he does not. He does not look like Thor. I just personally, I don't like that. I miss Thor looking like Thor. Man, am I ranting right now? I'm not usually like this, but when it comes to these type of films, I've reached a point where I'm like done, So, let me skim through here. Again, even if it's a good film, man, like, it's another universe dependent 1,000 character from 1,000 different universes coming together, and it's just like, come on, man, just give us something original. The MCU should have been rebooted already. I am more excited for the new Batman sequel over this. You know why? It's a singular focused Batman story. It's a movie called The Batman Part 2, and it's about Batman. I mean, I haven't seen the film, but I've seen the first film, and that's what we got. So, yeah, man, I'm just not feeling it. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. Please subscribe, like for more, and yeah. Doctor Doom looks cool visually. I like the costume. Cyclops looks cool, the X-Men look cool, but I just wish they could have looked cool in Uh, Doctor Doom should have been in the recent Fantastic Four film. Uh, or the fantastic the X-Men should have had their own film before this. Yeah, and yeah, man. Tell me what you guys think, and yeah, yeah. Catch you on the next one.